day at the field, and then in the evening, my mother thought making rugs. So she said, come on, girls, now you gotta come and look how I'm gonna make, because you're gonna learn to do this.
I don't buy anything on what I can make. I'm a young Toivonen, don't buy anything but he can make, sell. Like the axe handles and picaroon handles, I don't buy.
I've never had any kind of arthritis or aches or pains. I can sleep like a baby and eat like a horse. And I just blame that on hard work and simple living. That's what it amounts to.
You know, we always joke among ourselves. We say, well, at least we work for ourselves. We are our own bosses. I work for myself. I'm my own boss. And I really work for an SOB.
He said what he used to do, he used to take his violin. He said because the old Indians always said there was music in the air. So he used to go out in the woods with his violin.
And I was just too shy to be in front of all those white kids. I shouldn't say that, but that's, you know, they were white and we were Indian and we didn't know how to cope with that. It was just kind of scary, you know, to be out into the real world, because we were out here all the time in the woods and we had fun out here. I mean, we never had to worry if we had shoes on or not, you know.
It's an identity of who you are, where you come from, like it's a woodland or plains or whatever. But your real identity comes not by the color of your skin, not by your language. To be an Indian comes from inside.
It shouldn't be this color when it's ripe. It should be dark. First thing you do is, when you get it home, is lay it out on a tarp like we're doing here, and keep turning it all day.
If wild rice disappears from Ojibwe culture, it's really the glue that holds together an enormous amount of tradition.
All it is a bunch of sticks and hide. If you believe in what it is, the true meaning that there's a spirit in there, the respect, then it's something.
Wanted them to see something of beauty. We gathered the bark, we gathered the weegoop, and a couple days later you have a very livable structure. My Ojibwe ancestors were living in, quite possibly for thousands and thousands of years.
Copper mining began in the 1840s, and then in the 1920s it began its death spiral. One of these towns is Winona.
This was King Philip location here, and you had rows of houses, 2 rows on both sides of the road here. It's really, really changed.
Velka was quite an area, had a lot of dairy farmers, good farmers.
If you worked at the co-op store and you didn't know Finnish, forget it. People would come in there shopping and everything was in Finn.
Heritage doesn't seem to matter anymore, but it used to, but it doesn't seem to anymore. I don't know. But as far as Finns up here, there isn't many left.
Burbot is called made or matikka. Most of the people call matikka, but made is the proper Finnish name.
This is how it's been done for years. Years and years and years. 30, 40 years ago, these nets would be so full it'd take 4 people to lift them out.
No matter what your last name was or where it originated, if you were going to play at a wedding reception, you had to be able to play the Slovenian polka Marička Pegla.
It was a sin to play Gantala, and especially the music that went along with it, because the association with paganism and pagan rites.
My mom was always very pleased that she could say that my daughters were the 5th generation of weavers in her family. So now the pressure is on you for the 6th generation.
When you look at a piece of wood, it's really nice to see beauty inside of there, you know. And I kind of like it. And you make this. Where did that come from, you know? Inside your brain. Why did I make that? You know, you question. I think it's good to keep that brain working, thinking, always thinking. Gotta always figure, you know.